Hey guys, Mrs. Hutchins here again. I am going to start the next video, which is addition of time intervals. So if you look on the Google Classroom, I uploaded a document called addition of time intervals, and it'll say the teacher problems. So I'm going to be using my computer to read the problems. There's 3 problems, and I'm going to work them on my paper for you. Okay, so the first problem says Sarah spent 10 minutes practicing her spelling words, 15 minutes doing her math homework, and 40 minutes reading her book. How much time did Sarah spend on her schoolwork? So this is exactly how it sounds. We are going to be adding the times. Okay, so I'm going to start with 15 minutes doing her math homework, 40 minutes. Oops, I skipped one. Sarah spent 10 minutes. So I'm going to put the 10 up here. 10 minutes practicing her spelling words, 15 minutes doing her math homework, and 40 minutes reading her book. So I'm going to find the total of all 3. Now remember, it's okay to add 3 numbers together. So we're going to add 0 plus 5 is 5, plus 0 is 5. Nothing to carry. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6. So she spent a total of 65 minutes doing her schoolwork. Now, we know that there are 60 minutes in an hour. So I'm going to use 60 of these minutes to turn into 1 hour. And then I have 5 minutes left over. So that's going to be 1 hour and 5 minutes. So both of those are correct. You might have like answer choice A would say 65 minutes. Answer choice B might say 1 hour and 5 minutes. And then you would pick probably answer choice D, which would be both A and B. Now that's just if it's a multiple choice question, but either one of those is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go on to question number 2. Mrs. Diaz was making cookies. She spent 18 minutes making the cookie dough, 28 minutes portioning out cookie dough onto baking sheets, and 45 minutes baking the cookies. How much time did Mrs. Diaz spend making cookies? All right, so same thing here. We're adding up all the times, and we may need to convert minutes into hours and minutes, but we'll see how many minutes it takes before we get there. Okay, so to start, we have 18 minutes making cookie dough, 28 minutes portioning out the cookie dough onto the baking sheets, and then we have 45 minutes baking the cookies. All right, 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. Sorry guys, it's been a long little break for me too. All right, so 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 4 is 9. So that's going to be a total of 91 minutes. All right, so here is where we're going to convert. We said that it takes 60 minutes to make an hour. So I have enough here to make 1 hour. So that's going to be 1 hour. Now, it may not be as easy for me to do this mentally as it was in this first problem up here. So what I'm going to do off to the side is do 91 minus 60. And again, that 60 is what I use to make 1 hour. Okay? So when I subtract what I made into an hour, that's going to give me the remaining minutes. So 91 minus 60. 1 minus 0 is 1. 9 minus 6 is 3. So I have 1 hour, and then my leftover minutes over here, and 31 minutes. So she spent 1 hour and 31 minutes. Let's see, what was, sorry guys, making her cookies. That's what she was doing, the activity. Okay, so that was number 2. We're going to do one more example problem together, and then you're going to try some on your own. Last problem. Caleb washed dishes for 15 minutes. He sweeps the floor for 5 minutes. He cleaned his room for 45 minutes. How much time did he spend on chores? I know y'all do these things every day while you're at home, so this should not be anything new or crazy. Caleb, he washed the dishes for 15 minutes. He sweeps the floor for 5 minutes, and he cleans his room for 45 minutes. So we're gonna add those times up. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15. 5, carry your 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6. So this actually happens to be the same number of minutes from the first problem, which should be pretty easy, right? 65 minutes. We're gonna use 60 of those minutes to make 1 hour, and then we have 5 minutes remaining. So that's 1 hour and 5 minutes is what he spent doing his chores. Okay, so that is your addition of time intervals, and our next video is going to be subtracting time intervals.